Welcome, my friend, to this evening's full moon ritual. I'm so happy you're here. I personally really enjoy working with the energy of the full moon as well as the new moon. It's an excellent opportunity for us to just check in with the mind, the body, ground our energy, recenter, rebalance, release what is no longer serving us. There's just so much good that can come with the energy and working with the energy of the new and the full moon as you are supported during this time. So for tonight's ritual, we are going to focus on those 7 main chakras throughout the body. And don't worry if you are unfamiliar with the chakras. I will teach you along the way and you will be an expert after this. We're also going to incorporate a little bit of yin yoga. And again, no worries if you are a rookie and you are unfamiliar with yoga. There is no experience required and I've got ya. If you enjoy this ritual tonight, please comment below, hit that like button, and please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you can stay in the know of all the future videos coming up for you. All right, let's talk a little bit more about this ritual and what you will need. So you are going to want to have a lighter close by as well as a cleansing tool of choice. I am going to work with sage. Maybe you want to work with Palo Santo, frankincense, whatever it is, just work with something that's going to neutralize the space and the aura that we're going to work with there. You can also want to have your water close by here. I'm just drinking filtered water here out of a glass mason jar. And then lastly, you'll want to have a crystal if you choose to incorporate that. If not, not a problem at all. I am choosing to work with selenite this evening. It just really spoke to me. And selenite, if you're unfamiliar, is an excellent crystal that's very calming. So I actually like to meditate with it at night on my heart before bed. And it is a perfect crystal to help us elevate to a higher consciousness. So that was really speaking to me this evening to incorporate. For the yoga side, you may want to have a yoga block or blocks. If you do not have yoga blocks, you can certainly have some books or something close by, or you could roll up some blankets or what have you as well to incorporate that. And lastly, just as I'm sitting on here, have a bolster. And if that is not around the house for you, just have some pillows, blankets, or what have you close by that you can improvise with. Let's go ahead and begin this ritual. In the description, you will have what we are going to recite for the prayers throughout this ceremony together. You can choose to just read along there, or maybe it's easier if you print those out or have it on a device close by. All right, my beautiful friend, let's go ahead, settle into your space. Grab that cleansing tool and that lighter and go ahead and light whatever it is you have. And we're going to start as we cleanse our space. It's important for us to focus on the corners of the room. Energy likes to hang out like cobwebs in the corners. So focus your intention there. Obviously, the smoke does not have to directly go there, but focus the intention of that smoke going around the corners and edges of the room. And let's go ahead and begin with that first prayer. As I cleanse this space, I'm saying goodbye to the energies here that are not serving me for my highest and best. Let this protected and healing space support me as I connect to my higher self. This space is cleansed. The space is renewed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And now let's cleanse our aura. If you're unfamiliar with the aura, it's the energy body around your physical body. So focus on that. And we'll go ahead and begin. As I cleanse my aura, I am discarding whatever energies have me feeling stuck or stagnant. I am feeling lighter and more vibrant. I welcome the healing energy of this full moon to guide me along my healing journey. Thank you, thank you, Thank you. And now you can gently set that aside where it will be out of your way. Go ahead and take a hold of your glass of water here, and crystal or crystals if you have them. And just bring that cup into your hand along with that crystal or crystals. Just kind of cup it here. And then recite the following with me. I am infusing this water with the healing support and love of this bright full moon. May this water purify my thoughts and my body. I allow this healing water to cleanse and restore me. Take a moment and just close the eyes. Take a breath or breaths, and on the exhale, feel the palms of the hands infusing the glass of water. Great work. All right, go ahead and set that water to the side where it's out of the way. Go ahead and stand up here with me, friend. Very nice. We're going to start with what we call in yoga mountain pose here. So just kind of rock back and forth, feeling the balls of the feet and the heels. And just rest the palms down by the side, arms just ever so gently there. Palms face up towards the sky. Go ahead and close those eyes. And when you're ready, feel that body just fall center and neutral in between the feet. Maybe you even see the heel to the bottom of the pinky toe, underneath the big toe, and back to the heel. You're drawing a triangle as you're just grounding into the earth. The palms facing up, ready to receive the beautiful gifts of the full moon. And feel your forehead and your jaw release any tensions. The shoulders relax away from the ears. You have that nice, long, tall spine. Maybe you make an energetic map of the body and check in. Feeling gratitude for this moment, the support of this full moon. As we bring balance to the body, to the mind. And we restore ourselves. Take any cleansing breaths you feel that you need. There is not a right or wrong. And when you're ready, inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and go into that rag doll. And just bring those hands down to the earth if that's what feels right. The crown of the head goes down to the earth. Gently rolling towards the balls of the feet. And if having those hands on the ground is not accessible today, you're welcome to use that bolster or yoga blocks underneath the hands. Or maybe if it feels right, grab the elbows and just hang. Connecting with the root chakra here. Located at the very bottom of the tailbone, the perineum, the pelvic floor. Maybe here it feels better to bend the knees if you're feeling a little tight. We don't want to create any tension in the body. We're letting go. Maybe you choose to shake the head yes. Maybe you shake the head no. Maybe you gently sway the body side to side. And just connecting with what you need in this moment in that root chakra. Just breathe. Breathing into the root. Maybe you even see the color red, which is what we associate the root chakra's color with. And there's no rush here. Take a few more breaths. Always exploring the option of that cleansing breath if you need it. And whenever you're ready, there's absolutely no rush. Ever so gently, ever so slowly, begin to roll up one vertebrae at a time, pulling that belly button towards the spine. Bend the knees if you need to. Letting the crown of the head be the final thing to come up. And meet me back into that mountain pose. Open the eyes. And let's recite the prayer for the root chakra. I feel grounded and secure. I am safe. May this healing water cleanse me of any doubts or fears. Let's take it down to the floor and take a sip of that water. Great job. Now you can choose to go wherever feels best for you. You can have a seat on that bolster or have a seat directly on the floor. We're going into that butterfly pose. You just want to make sure that you're sitting on those sit bones. Those knees fall out, those feet come together, and gently open up. The blades of the feet, the bottom there, are pressing down on the earth. The feet are opening as if you're reading a book. The shoulders are nice and relaxed. And whenever you're ready, inhale, create space in that spine. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips. And start to guide yourself forward, tucking those elbows in towards the rib cage. Now, a couple of options. You're welcome to place a yoga block underneath that forehead if that's more gentle and accessible today. Maybe you choose to place them under the knees if you need a little more support. Or you can just take that forehead and hang it down towards the feet. Just breathe, rounding through the spine. And again, letting that crown of the head hang, the chin ever so slightly tucks in towards the chest. Just be gentle with the body here. Honor what you need. Making sure you're not creating any tension or stress in the body, assisting your body in letting go. As we connect with our sacral chakra here. The sacral chakra is at the navel, in front of the sacrum part of the spine. Just breathe. Take in any sensations you feel in the abdomen at the navel here. Maybe you even see the color orange, which is the color we associate with the sacral chakra. Breathing into the space, letting go. And if you feel your mind wander away, gently bring the attention back to the breath and to the navel. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Choosing those cleansing breaths, if that's what you need. The hips can store a lot of emotion, so maybe there's some emotions coming up for you. And if that's you today, that is A-okay. Just process them. Know that I am supporting you and the moon is holding the sacred space to allow you to release what is no longer serving you. And whenever you're ready, gently start to roll up again. No rush. Gently coming back to that tall, tall spine. And go ahead, grab that water. And let's recite the next prayer for the sacral chakra. I have the courage to accept all of who I am and awaken the creative energies that dwell within me. May this healing water cleanse me of any uncertainties. And take a sip of that water. All right, now we are going to a double leg supine twist. Be very gentle with the body. If you are on that bolster, just gently place that to the side. Gently lie down on the back. And if you need that bolster or that yoga block included, please do so. All right, bring the knees into that tabletop position and gently guide the knees over to the right side. If you have low back issues, be mindful here. This may be too much for you, and that's okay. If it is too much, you're welcome to place that yoga block underneath those knees. It can be on the lower setting, a higher setting, whatever that is for you. And as far as the hands are concerned, you're welcome to take them out to a T beside you. Maybe you choose to rest them on the rib cage. As we take this time, my friend, to check in with the solar plexus, located at the tummy, the rib cage. Relax the jaw. Maybe you start to see the color yellow, which is the color we associate with that solar plexus. Notice how you feel here. If you're feeling any discomfort at all, please make the adjustments to honor you and your body and where you are in this very moment. And gently guide those knees up and back to center. And guide them over now towards the left. Ever so gently again, using that yoga block, maybe the bolster, keeping the knees in line with the hip. Can also help protect that low back, but the low back can certainly be tight as we have tight glutes, tight hips, the psoas muscle. So again, making sure we're not creating any stress in the body. And release what is not serving you. Connecting with the breath. And when you're ready, slowly guide those knees back up. Place the feet flat on the floor. There's no rush. Be gentle coming out. And let's just windshield wiper those knees gently side to side. Bringing that spine back to neutral. And come up into a seated position, whatever's best for you. Maybe you roll onto your favorite side. And gently guide yourself back up. And come into that seated position. Grab a hold of that water. And let's recite the next prayer. I honor the power that lives within me. I am releasing any emotions here that are not serving me. I am full of light and joy. May this healing water help me claim all of my power. And let's go ahead and take a sip of that water. Excellent. And set that to the side. Now for the heart chakra, we're going to go into a Sphinx pose. So you're going to roll onto the belly. You can have that bolster close by. I'll show you your options here. So gently roll onto that belly. Your toenails are pressing down into the earth. Those forearms and palms are flat on the floor, and you're in that 90-degree angle with those arms. Other option is to place that bolster or pillows, whatever you got, underneath that rib cage. Ooh, that does kind of feel nice. There you go. Feel those shoulders relax away from the ears. You're pressing that pelvis a little bit into the earth. Notice the slight compression you feel in that low back, that lumbar part of the spine. There's no engagement here, the thighs, the glutes. The calves are nice and relaxed. And as we focus on opening that heart chakra, the sternum at the neck is pressing up towards the bright full moon. Notice any sensations you feel here. Is the chest tight? Is it warm? If you feel any restrictions here, just breathe into that sensation. Maybe you feel the joy, the gratitude. Maybe you start to see a nice, vibrant green, as that is the color that we associate with the heart chakra, which is located in the center of the chest. If it's uncomfortable for the gaze to be looking up, you can gently bring the eyes in between the palms of the hand. Again, we're making sure not to create any tension as we are releasing tension. We want to remain in what we call sukha in yoga, which is that easeful, good space. Again, the opportunity to take any cleansing breaths. That felt right for me. Again, my friend, we always want to honor where we are, as each time we practice is completely different. One more breath here, big deep breath. And gently come out of the Sphinx pose. Maybe choose to bend that knee and walk yourself up into that seated position. Grab that water. And let's recite the next prayer for the heart. I am forgiving myself and others for anything in the past, and I am now letting go. I love myself and welcome all love into my heart. May this healing water allow compassion to freely flow through me. And let's take a sip of water. Now, when you're ready, join me in that supported fish pose. We're going to place that bolster kind of longwise, hot dog style, underneath that body there. And you want it just underneath those shoulder blades. So I'm going to scooch up here and then just gently guide the head, neck, and shoulders off the side of that bolster. Now you also have the option to use that yoga block. Let me grab that and place it under the feet. Focusing on that throat chakra here. And if this is too uncomfortable for that neck, please add a pillow or a yoga block, or move the bolster appropriately for you. Feeling a slight compression in the throat. Notice how you feel here. Focus on the breath. Breathing deeply. And you may start to see the color blue, as that is the color we associate with the throat chakra. Your arms are gently resting beside you. The shoulders and mid-back relaxed. And whenever you're ready, gently come out of this pose and come into the seated position. Be ever so gentle with the body. Again, maybe roll over onto your favorite side and come up into that seated position. How you doing? Good. Grab that water and let's recite that next prayer with the throat chakra. I am worthy and deserve to express how I feel. May this healing water let me speak only words of kindness to myself and others. Take a sip of that water. Excellent. All right, let's connect with that third eye located between those eyebrows. Take your option here. You're going to meet me in a child's pose. I'm going to show you what you can do here, but those feet are together, those knees are wide, arms extend out in front of you, palms down. That forehead rests down on the earth. Now, if this is not accessible today, You can use that bolster, place that underneath those forearms, create a fist here, and just rest that third eye, that forehead on the fist as we're activating that third eye here. So the elbows are wide if you're on the bolster. Or maybe you choose to go into that traditional child's pose. If you are in the traditional child's pose and you feel that nose pressing down into the mat, into the earth, you can slightly tuck that chin towards the chest and feel that release. Just breathe. Maybe you choose to gently rock the forehead side to side, massaging that frontalis muscle in the forehead, connecting with that pineal gland in the brain. Just breathe, focusing all the attention between the eyebrows. Nice long spine. Notice how you feel in this pose. Notice how you feel connecting with the third eye, the center of intuition. Just breathe. Take in the option for any cleansing breaths, if that's what you need. Relaxing the shoulders a little more. Unclench the jaw. And whenever you're ready, gently walk yourself out of that child's pose. Come into a seated position, either on the floor or on that bolster. Grab that water and let's recite the next prayer. I am open and trust my intuition. May this healing water remind me that I have the power to manifest everything I desire. Cheers to that. Let's take a sip. And perfect. Gently place that water down in that seated position. Place those hands wherever feels good. It can be on the knees, palms up or down. Bring them in. Just do what you need here. Close the eyes. Make sure you're sitting well, sitting on those sit bones. Think of a string pulling through the crown of the head and up to that full moon. Relax the face. The shoulders unwind from the ears. Just breathe. Notice any sensations you feel with the crown of the head. Maybe you're seeing a bright violet colored light. And that's the color we associate with the crown chakra. You are connected to all that is. Knowing that the source around you lives within you. Take any cleansing breaths here if you desire. And whenever you're ready, my friend, open the eyes. Take that cup of water and let's recite that final prayer together. I am a divine spiritual being, and I am guided by the universe. May this healing water remind me that I am always connected and am never alone. Let's take a sip. And you can set that water by your side. We're going to do just a quick meditation to end this full moon ritual together. So remain in that seated position, adjust accordingly, whatever feels right for you. Relax the hands, relax the shoulders, gently close those eyes. Take any of those deep cleansing breaths, if that is what is honoring you in this moment in time. Make sure you're sitting still on those sit bones, sitting well, nice and tall. Feel the forehead relax. The face, the jaw. The shoulders melt away from the ears a little more. The mid-back releases any tension. The low back lets go of any stress you've been harboring. The hips are free. The thighs relax. The knees are strong and moving you forward. The shins, the calves, relax. The ankles support you and bring you balance. The feet ground you. And let go of any additional stress, tension, whatever you need to release, and let it go through the tip of the toes. Just breathe. In your mind's eye, you look up at the beautiful, dark, starry night above and see the bright, powerful full moon shining bright. You feel that light cascade over the body, starting at the crown of the head. The light goes through the body to the third eye. Past the face into the throat chakra. The light billows over the shoulders and meets the heart chakra. The light continues down to the solar plexus, makes its way to the sacral chakra, and all the way down to the root chakra at the bottom of the tailbone. Feel the warmth as the supporting, loving, healing energy of the full moon has fully cascaded over the body and is hugging you. You are fully encased in its energy. Remembering that we are never alone. We are always supported. The moon and its loving energy has restored you and brought balance. Your chakras, the energy centers, are now back alive. They are restored and glowing as vibrant as ever. When you're ready, you can gently begin to wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingertips, maybe gently roll the neck out, and open the eyes. Let's bring those hands together in prayer position, heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for this ritual. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brought everything that you needed. The yogi in me honors the yogi in you. I bow to you and namaste. I would love to hear in the comments below as you were checking in with the body, especially during the yin practice, or even while you were taking sips of that healing water. How did you feel? Were there certain chakras that spoke to you a little more than others? Thank you again so much for being here. Please subscribe, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the notifications as well. I'll see you so soon.